Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Mustangs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Spartans will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, spotted at the 25. To make a difference today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw into the crowd now, really getting into it. Handoff heading left. Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off to the single back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
It's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Gets rid of it on the move. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Michigan State. This quarterback on fire today.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Mustangs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. Next time again.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick it up.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not in full. He gets into enemy territory at the 45.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. And the pass is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitch to the back. Trucks through the defender. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Gain of 4. 3rd down coming up.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. He's looking to scramble. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. When they're finding some space there, it's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. running out of time in the pocket. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potentially 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, this quarterback was hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 12. That's before the field position starting to drive.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he will make the 1st down. Tackle at the 26.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And because you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to it.
Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Throws it to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He's brought down, but a solid game moves the ball across midfield before the run.
Yeah, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it on a counter. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the outlet. Will he score here? Touchdown, Spartans. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They're hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They bring them down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest, go out, and play dominant football.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Childs. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. intercepted right near the goal line. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Ponies. Strong game by this quarterback. They're set around to try with BAT. BAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turner looking to make a play here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. The spot the ball for third one. This offense continues to roll. We wonder would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down. It's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's intercepted. The defense snipped out the screen pass. They'll take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, SMU. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Pickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Over the middle, it's Marsh. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Dropping back. It's Childs. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's a design quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. And you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Spartans have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Michigan State. They go in front here in the second half. That's another strike for this quarterback, but he is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. We'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. He can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And Chris, we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and look at the field position that they have.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And they stopped him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they...
He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. They have a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown will be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Anderson. Stopped. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in position, and they tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field, it's Childs. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's a fly to the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the Spartans will have to kick this away. So they kick it away, helping this team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just for 2 yards. Just to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to end up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play in this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan State 35, SMU 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Second down after that previous play. We'll give it to the running back. The pickup is just beyond. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Childs. Defense is coming after him. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Go to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he pulled the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Fights off a defender. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the completion made. He'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Good enough for first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Jukes to get past the man. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Finding a bit of space. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That one played a key role in that score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does hit the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air to that move.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had it blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. He's got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. It's the running back of the ball. And just a short gain this time there to get him down.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set, second down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He shreds the tackle. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right at the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Heading left after the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but loses the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen, to a certain degree, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.